Before going to the lesson, I would like to tell you something. We all know that human beings are the best creations of God because they have the power of listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So, these are the 4 skills of a language. Language is nothing but a mode of communication. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that expresses a complete thought. It is an independent clause that contains a subject and a verb. Before going to divide a sentence into parts, it will be easier for us if we know the types of sentences. There are 4 types of sentences. First, declarative, that means a statement. Second, interrogative, it means a question. Imperative, it means a command. Exclamative, it means an exclamation. Can you write 3 sentences about this picture? Now, I am giving my statement on this picture. Birds are flying. The sun rises in the east. The river is flowing. So, these are my statements about this picture. These are the declarative sentences. These declarative sentences begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop. And generally, the noun comes before the verb. Now, we have the examples of declarative sentences. The boy is happy. I put my money in a piggy bank. That is my camera. The eagle is flying. The people are running. Now comes the interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentences are of 2 types. See, yes, no type and WH type. Now you can see this is an interrogative sentence of yes, no type. Is it raining? Generally, in this type of sentence, the verb comes before the subject. Now, see the WH type of interrogative sentences. Where do you live? Why haven't you started studying? What kind of music do you want to dance to? Which car would make you happier? Which do you prefer, white or red? Who finished your meal today? So in all these sentences, you can mark that the sentences begin with a WH word. Where, why, what, which, and who. All these sentences end with a question mark. These are the interrogative sentences. Now comes the imperative sentences. Every morning, my mother used to tell me, get up, wash up your hands, and mouth. Brush your teeth. Take your breakfast. Have you experienced like this? Yes. So these are the commands. And these commands are known as imperative sentences. So imperative sentences are not only commands. These are also instructions, requests, suggestions, and orders. Now you have the examples of imperative sentences. Request: pack enough clothing for the cruise. Invitation: come over at 8. Command: sit down. Instruction: turn left at the intersection. So these are the imperative sentences. Generally, these imperative sentences end with a full stop like declarative sentences. Now I am writing it. Sit down. This is an imperative sentence. It begins with a verb and ends with a full stop. And this instruction is for you. So you is omitted here. So this is an imperative sentence. Now these are the examples of imperative sentences. Please take your seat. Get out your language books. Get out a pencil and paper. Turn to page 7. Complete problems 11 to 25. So first sentence is a request. So it begins with please. Second sentence is either a command or an order. Third sentence also a command and an order. Turn to page 7 is a suggestion. Complete problems 11 to 25 is an instruction. So these are the imperative sentences. Now see this picture. It is a temple. Isn't it beautiful? So beautiful, no? Yes, I am impressed. This temple is very beautiful. So, I express my strong feeling by saying how beautiful this temple is. This is a strong feeling. How beautiful the temple is. This is an exclamatory sentence. This exclamatory sentence begins with how and ends with an exclamation mark. And notice that the verb is generally at the end of the sentence. Now see this picture. All of you are very familiar to this picture. Nowadays on television, every day you see this picture. Do you like this picture? No, No way, we don't like it. It is a dangerous. It is a virus. It has destroyed so many lives of our earth. So this is also a strong expression by which I express it. What a dangerous virus corona is. This is an exclamatory sentence. It begins with a what, ends with an exclamation mark, and the verb is at the end. Now these are the examples of exclamatory sentences. What a beautiful day! This expresses happiness. How amazing this car is! This expresses surprise. What a stupid boy you are, Jack! This is an expression of anger. What a tricky question this is! This expresses frustration. What an evil witch she was! This expresses fear. These all are strong expressions, and these are the exclamatory expressions, and these are known as exclamatory sentences. Now I think you all are very much clear about the 4 types of sentences. Now I will give you an activity. See, this is an activity for you. You have to identify the declarative, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory sentences. First sentence, Ravi is a good student. Second, are you happy? Third, don't waste your time. Fourth, I am a teacher. Fifth, how beautiful the girl is. Sixth, what is your name? Seventh, what a good player Sachin is. 8. Please open the door. 9. Do you understand me? 10. Puri is a holy place. Can you identify the different types of sentences? Now I am making you clear. Now see the sentences which are in blue color. Like Ravi is a good student, I am a teacher, Puri is a holy place. All these sentences begin with a capital letter, end with a full stop, and these are the statements, and these are the declarative sentences. Now see the sentences which are in red color. Are you happy? What is your name? Do you understand me? These sentences begin with a capital letter and end with a question mark. These all are inquiries and the interrogative sentences. Now see the sentences which are in brown color. Don't waste your time. Please open the door. These sentences also begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop. So these are the either request or suggestion. These are the imperative sentences. Now see the sentences which are in green color. How beautiful the girl is. what a good player Sachin is. These sentences begin with how and what, end with an exclamation mark, and generally the verb is at the end of the sentence. So these sentences are the exclamatory sentences. Now it will be easy for us to divide the sentences into two parts. Each sentence has two parts, subject and predicate. It will be easier for us to divide the sentences in two parts if we are clear about the four types of sentences. Now we will recapitulate what we have already discussed. I am going to tell you what is a declarative sentence. A declarative sentence is a statement. A declarative sentence is also known as assertive sentence. A declarative sentence is also known as assertive sentence. So, assertive sentence can be affirmative and negative. An adjective sentence can be affirmative and negative. Now suppose this sentence, the boy is happy. This is an affirmative sentence. If I write the same sentence like this, the boy is not happy. So this is a declarative sentence, but this is a negative declarative sentence. So declarative sentence can be affirmative and negative. Now come to the interrogative sentence. I have told you that interrogative sentence is an inquiry, or it is for getting information. Now I am writing that who finished your meal. So this is an interrogative sentence. It begins with a WH word and ends with a question mark. This is also an affirmative sentence. So it can be negative. Who didn't finish your meal. So this is a negative sentence. Interrogative sentences can be affirmative and negative. Now comes the imperative sentence. I have told you that imperative sentence can be an order, a suggestion, an instruction, a request, a command. This refers to the mood of the speaker. Now take the sentence, sit down. So this sentence is an imperative sentence. It begins with a verb, ends with a full stop. And here you is omitted. Imperative sentence also can be affirmative and negative. This imperative sentence is affirmative. We can make it negative, like don't sit down. So this is the negative form of this imperative sentence. Now comes the exclamatory sentence. I have told you that exclamatory sentences begin with what or how. When to begin with what and when to begin with how. It is a tricky task for us. I will tell you the trick. Suppose the declarative sentence can be turned into exclamatory. I say the temple is beautiful. So beautiful is the adjective. To make it exclamatory, we should first begin with the sentence how. Then comes the adjective, how beautiful. Then comes the noun, the temple. Then comes the verb, is. And it ends with an exclamation mark. Now, another sentence, Ravi is a naughty boy. This is a declarative sentence. And see that before the adjective, there is article A. When there is article A before the adjective, you have to begin the exclamatory sentence with what. Then the exclamatory sentence is what a naughty boy Ravi is. Now notice the order. The sentence begins with what, then the article A, then adjective, then noun, and last is a verb. The sentence ends with an exclamation mark. Try to remember that exclamatory sentence has no negative form. Thank you, my students. We will discuss in our next class what is subject and what is predicate.